Casimir's men drag him towards the arena and send out a fresh batch of Sharkticons towards him. The result is the same. Megatron schools the fishes, but just like his first run, the Decepticon leader finds himself squashed when he comes face to face with Mechanicore. This whole process repeats over and over, as if Megatron has been trapped in a time loop. He wakes up, gets taken to the arena, takes out some robot sharks, and then gets his Cybertronian butt handed to him when Mechanicore emerges. And before Megatron knows it, he's already at his 500th attempt at clearing the Desimir's trials. At this point, the Decepticon leader has uncharacteristically broken. Megatron does something he almost never does: concede defeat. The once proud warrior falls to his knees and begs his overlord to end the torment, but Desimir is having none of it. As the Quintessence puts it, Megatron's trials weren't meant to simply be tests. They were lessons made to allow him to realize how small he is in the grand scheme of things. Desimir goes on to drop truths on the Decepticon leader. For one, he does admit that Megatron's skills in battle far exceed that of an ordinary Cybertronian, but for all his savagery on the field, Megatron has failed to achieve his goals time and time again. As such, he's nothing, at least until he passes the Quintessence trial. In this 500th try, Megatron soon finds himself in the same spot he's been in ever since the first trial, coming face to face with Mechanicore. It's business as usual until the two combatants hear a disembodied voice from above the arena telling them to stop. Desimir instantly recognizes this voice as his master's, and with their arrival comes the end of Megatron's trials. Afterwards, Desimir reveals that the same tool that he's been using this whole time to subdue Megatron is a dark version of the Prime's matrix of leadership. Make no mistake though, torture is not all it's good for, because it is the same device that Desimir and his master uses to give Megatron his reward for passing his trials. This comes in the form of a bright barrage of light that engulfs and seemingly disintegrates the Decepticon leader. The dust settles and Desimir rejoices as he declares that Megatron has been given the gift of the third transformation, a mode that will allow him to assert his control over whomever attempts to use him, and this form happens to be Megatron's now signature gun transformation. The story doesn't end there, as Desimir's master tells him to pick up Megatron in his gun form. Desimir knows what's about to happen next, so he pleads with his master to reconsider, especially how he served the Quintessence so loyally this whole time. But the master's words are final, and Desimir is loyal to a fault. He grabs Megatron, and the Decepticon leader asserts his influence over Desimir, forcing his former tormentor to point him towards Mechanicore. Desimir can only beg the Decepticon leader to spare his favorite pet, but Megatron's mind is decided. He shoots Mechanicore with a single blast, and it's enough to turn the dragon into scrap metal.